Here is our 3D printed item. Here is the B-box from Wooden Camera. If I take the 3D printed product, line it up, push it in, then snap it down, seat that, and now this is assembled and ready to attach and hang. And here's the B-box mounted on my other red that I'm filming this with. And as you can see, with a 90-degree barrel on the SDI port, the connection for the B-box still clears. And then from this view. Hey, how's it going? This is John Clark, and in this video, it's a little bit of necessity is the mother of invention. Like many of you, I have the Wooden Camera B-box, which I love, but I also really like running V-mount batteries, and I have the original TILTA V-mount battery plate. Now, I know what some of you guys are thinking, hey, TILTA just came out with the advanced V-mount battery plate for the Komodo, and that contains everything the B-box has in it, kind of all in one unit. But if you're like me, and you already own the B-box, and you already have the original V-mount battery adapter, why spend more money? So what I did is I 3D printed a component that the B-box essentially mounts to, snaps in, and then hangs very securely underneath the V-mount battery, while at the same time giving clearance. If you use a 90-degree SDI barrel, you still have clearance for that. And then if you have the accessory port on your V-mount batteries for like 5 volt and D-tap, those will still clear too. So it's a pretty good solution for that without spending much more money. I'm going to show you guys how that all works, and I promise at the end of this video I'm going to give a link to download the STL file if you want to kind of print this yourself. If you got a 3D printer, if you got a friend that has a 3D printer, then you could just download that for free from my website. Costs you nothing at all. You don't even have to sign up for anything. But if you don't have a 3D printer and you still want one, it's also for sale on my website. This whole video isn't to make me money, but some people don't have a 3D printer. So if you want, there's a purchase option there, and I'll sell you one of these, and it also will come with a pretty sturdy strap to go with it and make that a kit. So stay tuned.
Remember to like and subscribe.
So TILTA just came out with the advanced model of this, which has everything that the B-box has in it built into this module. But if you're like me and you have the old module and the B-box, why buy something new when if you have a 3D printer, we can take care of this problem. So here's the solution. This is basically a battery plate with a couple modifications. This distance value is a little different, and there's a little bit of a bevel here so that the B-box snaps into this piece. And I'm going to show you that right now. Here is our 3D printed item. Here is the B-box from Wooden Camera. If I take the 3D printed product, line it up, push it in, then snap it down, seat that, and now this is assembled and ready to attach and hang. To pull it off, we're going to do the opposite. Push out, flip up, and pull apart. As you can see, it's really sturdy. So now I can put that right there, and I bring my Komodo back, and I'm going to plug that in first, and as you see, it lands just like that. And then I'm going to pop this in right here. And then I'm now going to put my V-mount battery in. And lastly, I have just a piece of Velcro here that I've gotten. This is a longer piece. Slide it through that hole. And there we go. Okay, so now if you look, the B-box is mounted right here, and if I hold it by the cage, it's really sturdy and it's not falling off. here's the B-box mounted on my other red that I'm filming this with. And as you can see, with a 90-degree barrel on the SDI port, the connection for the B-box still clears. And then from this view. All right, so thanks for watching this video. I hope you think this is cool. I found it pretty useful. Once again, it's just one of those things where I really wanted it to be like this. I needed it, and I wasn't trying to spend more money than I already had when I have the resources that I have. So if you want to download the STL file, if you have a 3D printer, you know somebody with one, and you want to print one of those out, you can click the link right here. There's also a link in the description down by the chapters for this video. And thanks for watching. I hope you found this useful. Rock on.
Remember to like and subscribe.